सर्वं ब्रह्ममयं सर्वं ब्रह्ममयं सर्वं ब्रह्ममयं सर्वं ब्रह्ममयं.
Namaskaram, good morning.
Namaste, sir. Namaste.
Yeah, audio is clear? Audio is good?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll start. Om Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnur Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gradhitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshiniim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayiniim Ambatva Manusandadami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshiniim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullarabindayada Patranetra Yena Tvaya Bharata Tailapurnaha Prajwalito Jnanamaya Pradipah Prapannaparijataya Totra Vetraikapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita Mrtaduhe Namaha Sarvopanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandanaha Partho Vatsasudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gita Mrtam Mahad Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Bhishmadrodhatata Jayadratha Jala Gandhara Nilopala Shalyagrahapati Kripena Vahani Karnena Velakula Ashwathama Vikarna Ghora Magara Duryodhana Vartini Sottirna Khalu Pandavai Hirana Nadi Kaivartakah Keshavaha Parasharya Vachas Saroja Mamalam Gidartha Gandhotkadam Nanakhyanaka Kesaram Harikadha Sambodhana Bodhitam Loke Sajjana Shatpadairaharaha Pepiyamanam Muda Bhuyad Bharata Pangajam Kalimala Pradham Sinashreyase Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Bande Paramanandamadhavam Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marudastunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedais Sangapadakramopanishadair Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyandam Navidusura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Om. Good morning and namaskaram to all. We have been discussing Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We are now in the 8th chapter, Akshara Brahma Yogam. We have completed up to verse number 10. Up to verse number 10 we finished. Now we will continue with 11. 8th chapter, 11th. Yadaksharam Vedavido Vadanti Vishanti Yadyatayo Vitaragaha Yadichandu Brahmacharyam Charandi Tatte Padam Samgrahena Pravakshe. Vedavidaha means those who have understood the Veda Saram. Veda Saram. Those who have understood the Veda Saram, that means the Atma Vidya or Brahma Vidya, those who have understood, that is the Brahman. That is the subject matter of all Vedas. Veda Vidaha. Yat Aksharam Vadanti. That letter, Aksharam, letter, also it is imperishable. That letter or that is imperishable. Talk about that imperishable, okay, Aksharam. Vitaragaha Yatayaha. Those who have no attachment and practicing yoga or tapaswins. Yat Vishanti. That which they attain, right? Yat Vishanti. Yat Ichandaha Brahmacharyam Charanti. Who wants to know and who practicing Brahmacharyam by surrendering to the Guru. Yad Ichandaha Brahmacharyam Charanti. One who is in the path of Brahman. Okay, he is Brahmacharyam Charanti. By surrendering to Guru, Tat Padam, that Brahma Padam or Brahma Sthiti, Te Sangrahena Pravakshe. I will tell you in brief or in simple terms. I will tell you in one symbol Om. What Bhagavan says is that I will explain to you in simple terms that which the knowers of Veda call the imperishable. I will explain about the imperishable, that which is entered into by the sannyasis who are self-controlled, okay, and freed from all attachments. Vedavido vadanti, yadaksharam Vedavido vadanti, okay, Vitaragaha yadichanto brahmacharyam charanti, desiring which they practice celibacy and service of Guru. That supreme state, that Brahmasthiti, okay, that supreme state, I will tell you in simple terms, or I will tell you Sangrahena, in short or in brief. Brief, I will explain to you in very easily. I will explain to you through the letter Om. Here, see the letter Om, Edaksharam. Here Bhagavan did not mention here directly, but it indicates Om only. Because on the 10th chapter, Bhagavan says that I am Om among words. Okay, so that Aksharam I will explain. Mandukya Upanishad also clearly explains this. Mandukya Upanishad is based on Om only. The whole Om is being divided into parts and is connected with Brahman in Mandukya Upanishad. And also we know Taittiriya Upanishad, it is there, the mantra Omiti Brahma, Omiti Dagam Sarvam. Om is Brahman and Idagam Sarvam is Om. That is the first two words of Omkara Upasana in Taittiriya Upanishad. Then also Yes Chandasam Rishabho Vishwarupaha. That also is from Taittiriya Upanishad, where the Chandasam Rishabha, the most auspicious word or letter in Vedas is Om. So that I will tell you in brief. Kathopanishad, there is a mantra which is the basis of this sloka in Bhagavad Gita. Sarve Veda Yat Padam Amananti Tapamsi Sarvani Cha Yat Vadanti Yad Ichchando Brahmacharyam Charanti Tatte Padam Samgrahena Bravimi Om Ityetat. Bravimi Om Ityetat. This is the Kathopanishad 1 to 15. Okay, 1 to 15 is this mantra. This mantra is the basis of this sloka. It's same only. There is not little bit word difference only. The goal that which all the Vedas extol uniformly, which all acts of tapas speak of. Okay, this is just a translation. And wishing for which men lead the life of a brahmacharyam. That goal I will tell you briefly. It is this Om. Okay, Bravimi Omityetat. Brahmacharya in its true sense, in true meaning is a state where the mind moves only in Brahman. A mind which only thinks or contemplates on Bhagavan, Brahman, Atma. One who is in this all the time, that is Brahmacharya, where the thoughts are absorbed in the heart. So this is Brahmacharyam. A master transmit all the knowledge of Vedas, a teacher, a guru, who transmits or who conveys the whole message of Vedas or about Brahman through the letter Om. So Om is the Alambam. It is the Alamba Upasana, you can call it. Om Upasana or Pranavopasana. See, one who transfers the knowledge through a letter Om is called Alamba Upasana or Pranavopasana. So this is the Mandukya Upanishad does. We will briefly touch on this Om. Mandukya Upanishad says Om is divided into 4 parts, 4 padas. A, U, M, and 4th one. Okay? A, U, M, and the 4th one is called Amatra. A corresponds to or represents this Jagrat world or waking experience. U, dream experience, and M or M corresponds to or represents the Sushupti experience or deep sleep state. So when we chant Om, we have to think or we have to contemplate this way, that A is this Jagrat. Jagrat Avastha means there is an experience or a sensation, right? That is, we have a mind and sense organs. 5 sense organs we know: Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandham. These are the 5 senses we use by hearing, by smelling, tasting, touching, and seeing. So, through these 5 sensations, we experience certain things in our Jagrat Avastha, where there is a mind available and sense organs, and through the sense organs a body and a universe with objects. This is called the Jagrat Avastha. This Jagrat Avastha is experienced, when it is experienced, the one who experiences this, okay, is the waking consciousness, okay. The waking consciousness, or the one who experiences is called Vishwa. In Vedantic term, he is called Vishwa. And when he feels limited within this body and within this mind, he thinks he is Vishwa. And the Samashti Vicharam, in Samashti, this is Vaishwanaraha. Or in other terms, one who thinks himself as this limited one is Vishwa, but one who thinks that this whole universe is Virat. Okay, so Vyashti and Samashti. So a little bit technical here. Vyashti means the individual thinks he is Vishwa, but one who thinks as this whole universe is Virat or Vishwarupam. In Bhagavad Gita chapter also there is a Vishwarupa Darshanam, where the whole universe is one, where everything is nothing but just prana or energy, or just energy, the matter as the sthulam, or the mind also is matter and everything is nothing but energy. One who realizes this way, one who realizes that all the sthulam here is energy, there is only one energy, there is only one. This is the Vishwarupa Darshanam, okay, Virat Rupam. So this waking experience as one thing, as prana or cosmic energy, that is to be contemplated with the padam or with the part of A in Om. Now, U to be contemplated, or U when we chant Om, in that U is to be connected with the dream experience. The dreamer is called Taijasaha. In a Vyashti or in an individual is called Taijasaha, and in a cosmic sense, see, the dream is a production of the mind, right? The mind produces the dream, where we have another world and there are objects there also, there are trees, there are land, or we ourselves are also there inside the dream. And this experience of dream, the person who experiences the dream is called Taijasaha, and all the minds put together, okay, all the minds put together, cosmic mind is the famous Hiranyagarbha. He is the Hiranyagarbha or Brahma, okay, Brahma, Hiranyagarbha, Prajapati, all these words are same only. So the cosmic mind, so Virat is that cosmic universe as Thulam, and the cosmic mind is Hiranyagarbha or Brahma, and the individual is the Taijasaha, and the individual is Vishwa in the waking, and Taijasaha. So the dream, all the mind put together is the Hiranyagarbha or Brahma, and the dream experience that we experience is to be connected with U. So the waking experience, all the waking experience I have is connected with A in Om, and U is all the dream experience, and the third one, that M, when we chant Om, that no, the M, that is to be contemplated or connected corresponding to the deep sleep state. In deep sleep, it is the absence of a body, absence of a mind, but still it is an experience, right? That experience, we in the waking state, we recollect that deep sleep experience as happy or as bliss. So in that A, U, M, the M experience, that is the deep sleep experience, is to be contemplated to the deep sleep experience to be is corresponding to the letter M in the Om. So A connects with this waking experience, U connects with the dream experience, and the M corresponding to the deep sleep experience. Deep sleep experience is also an experience where there is no body and there is no mind. We also say we didn't know anything there, right? We didn't know anything. What we didn't, when we say I didn't know anything but I had a blissful sleep, why do we say that? It is because we don't have the sensations of this waking state or the sensations of a dream state also. So the absence of these two we call sleep. The absence of these two experience we call or we name it as deep sleep, but that also is an experience, right? Now the question is, what is the fourth? In all these three experiences, there is an underlying substratum or an adhishtanam or one who is the cause, the ultimate cause of these three experiences is Atma or Chaitanyam. That Chaitanyam which is present all through these three experiences, because of which we have the experience of a waking state, we have the experience of a dream state, and also we have the experience of a blissful state of deep sleep. So all these three, which there is a Chaitanyam, okay, that is called Atma or Brahman, and that is connected with the fourth pada. The fourth padam is in the fourth padam is the silence between the Om, Om, like that. So let us chant Om 3 times and then we will continue. Now, the silence between the first Om and the second Om, like that. Between the Om chanting, wherever there is a silence, this silence is corresponding to the fourth pada, which is called Turiyam or Brahmam. Okay? It is also called Amatra. See, matra means which is measured or measurable. So in this Om, A is got a specific time. We can measure how much time A, how much time U, how much time M. So it is, that is why in English it's written A-U-M, right? So when we chant Om, A, U, M, all these A, U and M has got matra, or it has got specific time. Whereas the fourth, the silence between the two Oms is amatra. Why is it called amatra, which cannot be measured? But we see that there is a, that can also be measured, right? When we say Om, stop, and then after some time we start Om. So in between the silence we say it also can be measured, right? It is not so. It is not so. Why it is amatra is that the silence is ever there even when we chant the Om. See, the A arises in silence. In silence, A, or Om. See, in silence only a sound can be heard, right? In silence only a sound emerges. So the sound Om emerges in silence. That means the silence is present even when the Om is chanted, and when the Om is finished, the silence continues to remain at all times. So throughout, silence is the substratum. The silence is ever there. That silence which cannot be measured, which is infinite, which is ever there before the starting of Om, after the finishing of the Om, the silence which is ever there is to be contemplated as Atma or Brahman. That means the waking experience, the A, which arises in Om, that is in Atma. Then we have the dream experience. Then we have the deep sleep experience. Again, we have these three experiences at all times. But the silence there, even when all these three experiences are not available, the silence will be ever there. That means Atma or Brahman is always there, and Tattvamasi. You are that. Aham Brahmasmi. I am that. And everyone here, everything here is that only. That consciousness, that Atma or Bhagavan is ever present at all three experiences and even beyond. Even when the experiences are not available, the silence, like the silence, Atma is ever present. This is how the Omkara Upasana or Pranavopasana to be done. So what does all this mean? It means that Om is not Brahman, but Om, when you chant Om, when we are chanting the Om to be, when we chant Om to be thought of or contemplated as the Brahman or Bhagavan. So all the experiences of waking, dream and deep sleep arises in the Atma. So that is what When we chant Om, we have to think. Okay, so we have to understand this. Whenever we hear the letter Om also, when we chant the letter Om also. This is the Pranavopasana. Here there is a beautiful verse written by Adi Shankaracharya. Akara ukare, ukaro makare, makara onkare, onkaro ahameva, ahamatma sakshi, kevalas swarupaha, na ajnanam, na api tat karyam, किंतु नित्य शुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त सत्य स्वभावम परमानंदाद्वयम प्रत्यग्भूत चैतन्यम ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि इति अभेदेन अवस्थानम समाधिः. What it means? The waking state of agara, the waking state of agara, now it will be very easy for all of us to understand. The waking state of agara merges in the dream state of ukara, that is akara ukare, and the dream state of ukara merges into makara, which is deep sleep state, and all three states merges in the substratum, the Omkara, and the Omkara abides in the real nature of I am, the non-dual pure consciousness, that the silence is the substratum, neither ignorant nor its effects is found here. See, na ajnanam, na api tat karyam. Neither the ignorance or the effects of ignorance lie here. The avidya karyam, right? The ignorance is not there. What is the ignorance? The ignorance that I am this body who is experiencing, I am this mind who is experiencing the dream, and the absence of this body and mind, all these three states is not me, right? That ajnanam and tat karyam, the experiences of this waking does not affect me because I am not that, right? So the ajnanam and tat karyam, it doesn't affect me, nor its effects is found there. It's not found in Atma. I am the eternal, pure, awakened, ever free nature of the truth, the non-dual supreme bliss, one's own inner awareness, that is Brahman. That is what? Kintu nitya shuddha buddha mukta satya swabhavam. Nitya means eternal, shuddham pure, buddham awakened, muktan free, satya truth swabhavam, paramananda advayam pratyagbhuta chaitanyam brahmaivaham basmi, aham brahma iva asmi iti abhedena. There is no split. It is akhanda bodhamayam advaitena avasthanam. That sthiti, okay, that sthiti abiding in this is samadhi. That is samadhi. Okay, so this is the explanation of Omkara. So that Omkara upasana, Pranavopasana to be done in this way. Okay, this is how we have to do Pranavopasana. So that is a explanation for this 11th verse. So anyway, we are going to explain this Omkara, the verses will come later. So before that, I thought I will explain it before only. We will move to the 12th verse. 12th and 13th together. सर्वद्वाराणि संयम्य मनोहृदि निरुध्य च मूर्ध्याधायात्मनः प्राणमास्थितो योगधारणाम् ओमित्येकाक्षरं ब्रह्म व्याहरन् मामनुस्मरन् यः प्रयाति त्यजन् देहं स याति परमां गतिम्. One more time. सर्वद्वाराणि संयम्य मनोहृदि निरुध्य च मूर्ध्याधायात्मनः प्राणम् आस्थितो योगधारणाम् ओमित्येकाक्षरं ब्रह्म व्याहरन् मामनुस्मरन् यः प्रयाति त्यजन् देहं स यान्ति परमां गतिम्. यः सर्वद्वाराणि संयम्य, whoever has withdrawn all the sense organs and motor organs, that is karmendriyam and jnanendriyas, one who has withdrawn all these from the objects, from the vishaya, manaha hridi niruddhya, and withdrawn the mind and established in heart. Okay, withdrawn the mind from the objects of this world and established in heart. Atmanaha pranam, own prana. Okay, own prana. Murdhni adaya. Again, the same thing which we explained last class. You remember the Ajna Chakram, right here. Or some explanation is given as Murdhni as in this Sahasraram or in Brahmam, etc. Okay, both are correct. Murdhni adaya, keeping it or keeping the life force. Okay, prana means this life force in at Ajna Chakram. Ajna Chakram, already we said it is the mental plane. Right? Ajna Chakram is that mental plane where Sarvam Brahmamayam is intellectually clear. Okay? Intellectually clear. Tattva Bodham has come as intellectually there is no doubt. But the Vijnanam has not come. That means it has not assimilated. Okay? So that is still a little more is necessary. Okay? More means not in assimilation has not come. That's all. There is no doubt. Murdhni adhaya, that is the mental state. Murdhni adhaya means this life force in the Murdhni. Yoga, Murdhi is this, actually Murdhni is here. Okay. Yoga dharanam asthitaha, one who engages in meditation or yogam. Om ityekaksharam brahma. Om iti, that one letter for Brahma, iti Brahma, Vyaharan, chanting Om for long time, okay, loud or in the mind also. Loud means inside the mind also loud. Chanting this mantra, Mam Anusmaran, when we chant the Om Pranavam, Mam Anusmaran, thinking of me as the Sarveshwaraha, Sarvajnaha, Brahman, one who thinks of me as that Nirguna Brahman, Deham Tyajan, who drops the body, Prayati, one who leaves this world, that person, Saha, Paramam Gatim Yati. He attained, that Jiva attains me or Brahma Prapti. He realizes me. See, this is okay. We'll explain this once. I'll read out the meaning in English. Then we will do the explanation. With all the doors of the senses closed, both the karmendriyas and jnanendriyas, it's all closed. Closed means niruddhya. No more effects. With the mind fixed in the heart, the life force, the prana, taken to the highest point, the crown of the head. That is what is another explanation. Crown of the head here. So that means the intellectual clarity has come, because of which the jiva Prayana Kale, this is the point, okay? At Prayana, at the last moment. The person, the Jiva remembers only God, only remembers Brahman, only remembers Him by chanting the letter Om. Okay? Life force taken to the highest point. That is the mental state. Highest point, the crown of the head, and engaged in samadhi, engaged in chanting the one syllabled Brahman Om, Omityegaksharam Brahma, and thinking of me. One who remembers, recollects me only, or remembers me alone. Me means Brahman. Me in this manner, the one who sheds the body or drops this body and departs, attains the supreme goal, means merges in Bhagavan. So this is the explanation of Krama Mukti. We have 20 minutes. I will try to brief a few points here. See, this Jiva has got 4 gatis. Please attend very carefully. The Jiva has got 4 gatis, or 4 ways this Jiva reaches, okay, various places. One is Jivan Mukti. Jivan Mukti is during the time the Jiva is alive, okay, alive with the body. He has got the intellectual understanding, okay, Siddhantam is clear, and who assimilated also, both Jnanam and Vijnanam assimilated, that person that Jiva doesn't come back. Everything ends here only. There is no travel to that Jiva. That is the Jivan Mukti. And then when the body is dropped, Videha Mukti. That's all. So that is the Jnani, or a realized soul, or the self-realized soul, we call it. God realized soul, Jnani, Muni, all that. Then second is the Krama Mukti. Krama Mukti is Jnanam is there. That is, the intellectual clarity has come. That Aham Brahmasmi is very clear. There are no doubts at all. And who has this knowledge through Vedanta Sravanam and Mananam is done. Nididhyasanam also is being carried out. But the final, the Anubhavam has not come. The Brahma Anubhavam has not come. Okay? Such a Jiva, for that Jiva, it is called Krama Mukti. What is this Krama Mukti? Okay, this Krama Mukti also does not come back. Na punaravartate. They don't come back. That means one who has that intellectual clear clarity in Tattvam, there will be no punarjanma. That travel of this Jiva is called Uttarayanam or Devayanam. Okay, then Shukla Margam, they're all same word. Then Archir Gadi or something. I forgot. So this is the path of this Jiva, where this is the path of light also it is called. Okay, because this Jiva is being first carried by the sun rays. Okay, this is as per the Upanishads. It's carried by the sun rays to the atmosphere. Then the sense organs are all in the seed form. Okay, all the sense organs are all withdrawn and it's all gone in the seed form in the Sukshma Shariram or the mind. Okay, we know the Sukshma Shariram. Now we are all clear about the Sukshma Shariram, Stula Shariram, etc. Then this Jiva, since there is no body, there is no Dukkham or Sukham, and this goes to various Devatas. It also have a different Shariram, Divya Shariram, it takes another Divya body, it says. Then the Agni Devata, it is carried to the Agni Devata, and Agni Devata takes this jiva to Jyotir Devata, and this Jyotir Devata takes to the next Ahar Devata, then Ahar Devata to Shuklapaksha Devata, and Shuklapaksha Devata carries to Uttarayana Devata. Uttarayana Devata carries this jiva to Samvatsara Devata. Then this jiva reaches the Devalokam. From there, okay, it takes to the Vayu Lokam, then Aditya Lokam, then Chandra Lokam, then Vidyut Lokam. From the Vidyut Lokam to Varuna Lokam, then Indra Lokam, and at last it reaches the Brahma Lokam or Prajapati Lokam. There the jiva stays long time with Brahma, and there listens to the Vedanta Vicharam or thinks about Vedanta. Through Vedanta Vicharam reaches or merges in Bhagavan. Okay, this is the Krama Mukti. Such a jiva will never come back to this world or will have no rebirth. So to go through this Krama Mukti, the jiva during the lifetime had to practice this Omkara Upasana or the knowledge of Brahman. Om, see, as I told you, Om is just a letter which corresponds to the Brahman. So it is not necessary to have only Om. Okay, so it is not necessarily be Om. It can be any Upasana is fine, but that Upasana should be on Brahman. That is the Lakshyam, right? Brahman alone, only God alone, Bhagavan only, Atma alone. So that Upasana one who does and who have absolutely Vairagyam towards all the objects of this world, who have nothing other than Brahman and continues Upasana but did not assimilate it fully. So that jiva, while dropping the body, also thinks of God. That jiva, through various devatas, reaches Brahmalokam. Okay, I am not giving the different devatas, that's not so important now. It reaches the Brahmalokam, where the jiva contemplates or thinks of Vedanta Vicharam, reaches or merges in Brahman. This is the Krama Mukti. That is Uttarayana Margam. Remember Uttarayana Margam. Then there is a doubt that Bhishma waited for Uttarayana Kalam to die, etc. Right? So this Uttarayanam is when the sun moves from south to north, the rising sun, when you see it moves from south to north, so that path is Uttarayanam, and when the sun from the north to south, it is Dakshinayanam, it is called. But it is not the time, okay? It is not that 6 months are called Uttarayanam and 6 months Dakshinayanam. So Bhishmacharya waited for Uttarayanam to come. So people will ask, why is it so? Whereas this does not have any relevance to the jiva's travel, because the jiva's travel depends on his condition, his state of the mind. Okay, it has nothing to do with the worldly time. It has nothing to do with the worldly time. Then why did Bhishma waited? Only because Bhishmacharya was given a boon by his father that he can have Swachhanda Mrityu. Okay, he can have Swachhanda Mrityu means he can drop this body whenever he wants. So as a blessing he took that for the time to come. That's all. And also that acharam he followed, nothing else. It has got no relevance to the actual Uttarayanam and Dakshinayanam of the Jiva Gati. So this is what it is. So some even in the scriptures, some places say that if somebody dies at night, then they do certain prayaschitta, etc. That's all fine. But sun rays are ever there. Sun rays are available during daytime as well as night time also. That is why you have heat at night. So It has got nothing to do with the time, but it is only the state of the mind which reaches the Brahma Bhavam, or which contemplates on Bhagavan at all times, will have Krama Mukti. Then the third, Pitralokam or the Swargam, etc. That is when one who does a lot of Punya Karmas, means lot of good deeds, with a doership. I am doing it, lot of good deeds one who does and wants to do that again, more and more Punya Karmas, then that Jiva goes to the Pitralokam or Swargalokam, and there is a path, it is called Dhuma Margam or Dakshinayanam. Okay, there are Krishna Margam, that is other one is Shukla Margam, this is Krishna Margam, Dhuma Margam, Dakshinayana Margam, etc. And it reaches to a place Swarga, and there once the Punya Karma gets exhausted, that Jiva comes back to this world as takes another body. Depends on the vasanas, depends on what is the unfulfilled desires are there. Accordingly, it takes the Jiva takes the new birth. And the fourth one, so these two, the Kramamukti and the Pitralokam, Swargalokam, one has to be a very Uttama Jiva. It is not easy for someone to go to heaven. It is not at all easy. Each one has to be so pure and doing a lot of good deeds, good things, serving the society, serving the people, carry out Swadharma, do whatever as a father, mother, son, daughter, or as a society person, responsible citizen, one who does a lot of good karmas, helping others, one who lives in this path as per scriptures, one who follows the good deeds as per scriptures, very important, as per scriptures, one who follows, doesn't hurt others, etc. Right? Satyam vada dharmam chara, right? Swadhyaya anma pramadaha, all that. One who studies Bhagavad Gita, etc., and one who reads a lot of stotra books and chants Bhagavan's name and continues to do good deeds, that Jiva will reach Pitralokam or Swargalokam, both are same, and comes back to this world to continue his journey to be a Jivan Mukta one day. Okay, so these are for Uttama Jivas. And the fourth one is one who does not do any Punya Karmas in life, and one who does a lot of Adharma, does Adharma as per scriptures, and that Jiva will take the next form here itself. Then he goes to the Narakaloka, etc., the hell, etc., and then takes the form here only. It is like, they say that it is like, as per the Upanishad, suppose there is a Trinam, see from one what is Trinam for? The grass, yeah. One grass, it catches the next grass. Like a worm which will catch the next grass, then leaves here. So like that, it continues its lifetime. This is the one who follows the Adharma Marga. He has this life. The next life will depend on whatever his vasana is, whatever his karma vasana is. If the karma vasana is to have more of this and that, etc., that life form will be to achieve that one. Okay, it can be anything. It can be an animal, or it can be human being, or it can be a criminal, or it can be anything, any form. Okay, depends on that. And the worst or best part is that before death, okay, this Jiva will be able to see what this Jiva is going to get next. So the Jiva will see, because the Jiva knows, oh, this is what I have been doing, this is the karma phalam of myself, and this is what I am going to get. So much clarity will be there, but at that time nothing can be done about it. Know that this is going to be my next life. This is the four types: Jivan Mukti, Kramamukti, Swargalogam, and the Naragalogam and the next Janma. So the third and fourth will have rebirth. First and second, Jivan Mukti and Karma Mukti will have no rebirth. This is as per Shastras. And the question is, why do we need to know all this? Why do we need to know all this? The only purpose is not to have a doctorate in other three, but we should know that we all should have the desire to be free. Mumukshutvam. Mumukshutvam is the quality or is the desire that we all should have. There is absolutely no point in having all other three. Those three are going to give us birth. The Kramamukti, no, the other two will have a rebirth, but we should think and we should always worry about this only, that rebirth we should avoid. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jadhare shayanam should be avoided at any cost. The only way for this is mumukshutvam, that strong desire to be free now and here. So Jivan Mukti is the only goal in our life, to have this. All others are clearly explained with yukti, with logic. Okay, it is not out of the blue. It is with the proper logic. These are explained in the Upanishads, so that we take the path of real spirituality. So one more time we will read this. Sarvadvarani samyamya mano hridi nirudhya cha मूर्ध्याधायात्मनः प्राणमास्थितो योगधारणम् ओमित्येकाक्षरं ब्रह्म व्याहरन् मामनुस्मरन् यः प्रयाति त्यजन् देहं स याति परमां गतिम्. So this is the clear explanation of Kramamukti. This will come again more in the coming verses. This Dakshinayanam, Uttarayanam, etc. are clearly explained further in this chapter only. Verse number 24th. Agnirjyotirah shuklaha shanmasa uttarayanam तत्र प्रयाता गच्छन्ति ब्रह्म ब्रह्मविदो जनाः धूमो रात्रिस्तथा कृष्णः षण्मासा दक्षिणायनं तत्र चान्द्रमासं ज्योतिर्योगी प्राप्य निवर्तते. All this will be explained again when we come to those verses also, but here I thought I will give this explanation here for these two verses and also the Om. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Harihi Om Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu.